Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Rapid Chess here, and today ended game 4 from the Carlsen Nepomniachtchi match. It was the shortest draw, and I read a lot of criticism about this game. That it's actually the first out of 4 games when there really nothing happened. And not sure what was Magnus's plan. He had a birthday today, and maybe he could make a quick draw. It was his maybe idea, and people start writing that, well, classical chess is dead and so on. And maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong, but today was the game why people want to try different formats for chess. Yeah, when they speak about chess, they're afraid of it, and they played a draw within like 25 moves or something, yeah, and they knew all the game till the end game, and they definitely have seen this draw mechanism, but kind of you play and let's see what happens, and maybe he just blunders and he's not ready or something like that. And also Magnus played d4 today, and last time he played d4, so he wanted to check whether Ian might be going to Najdorf, but I think that they were pretty much sure that he will play this Petrov defense, because he played it on the candidates, and he won a game against Van Houwe, and basically now Russian defenses, Petrov defense is really strong on the top level again. It's been like in Gelfand times it has been popular, then it was something else, like they played Rui Lopez and Berlin, and now they're switching again to this for the last like 4 years probably to this. The drawish opening is now this Petrov thing. And you remember that in game 2 where Magnus was white, and he was not losing definitely, but he had some difficult moments, yeah, when he had to sacrifice a material and then fight for a draw. That's not how you want to play with white. Even though that's how you win, but it's not how you have to take certain risks. But the match is really long, and there will be other opportunities. There is no need to risk so much as in the second game. So he decided to play a very clean game, and he drew. So let's start the game. e4, Magnus's main move. e5, knight f3, knight f6. So this is Petrov defense, yeah. Black counterattacks in the center, and if white takes, then they play d6. So this is what happened. You know this famous Stafford gambit, and that's how I play on the internet. But Stafford gambit is losing, unfortunately. So they played this d6, and knight takes back. d4, d3 has no sense, yeah, because you will just move this knight back, and nothing really happens. I think in Carlsen Caruana match, Magnus played something like this, yeah, and it was a draw as well. So not the main line, definitely. d5, bishop d3, bishop d6, castles, c4. So yeah, I'll show you quickly this line here. It was popular 5 years ago, and I tried a lot to play this. There was Magnus also played it against Fabi, and I think one such game. And I was thinking, how can it be that like black is not losing here? Yeah, that we'll play bishop e3, bishop c4, queen d2, castle in queen side. You have this 4 pawns here, bishop, and somehow it's you know, like these grandmasters, they say that these pieces, they move just in different direction, yeah. And somehow black can castle queenside as well, and they can castle kingside and still have a very decent position actually. And this attack h4, h5, it's just not working out for white for some reason, which I don't really understand, but that's why Magnus plays for this. Castles, c4, you cannot capture, yeah, because you have to protect the knight. Bishop f5. So the sole advantage of white is due to this knight here. It kind of a bit stuck, yeah. You cannot go knight f6 because it will be pinned, and white is bringing more forces against this knight. And there is some tactic against h7. Yeah, if you just exchange it, then some of these pieces are pointed against the king, so you really want to keep this knight. So when you play bishop f5, yeah, immediately you get this response queen b3 attacking this b6 pawn. I watched Ben Feingold's commentary on the game, and yeah, I just want to say that he's an excellent YouTuber and excellent expert on chess, and he, I think, has very instructive ideas, and he just speaks about chess really freely, and it doesn't like a lesson, yeah. When you meet someone who is just lecturing you on chess, this is because of that, this is really boring, yeah, and it's not like entertaining at all, and you never will learn anything. And he has really good understanding and memory for bringing some historical ideas, yeah, because when some just I don't know, popular YouTuber, yeah, picks up opens up a chess base and starts saying that it's a novelty, it's not a novelty, yeah, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't tell you anything about what's going on really, why this game, like historically, how it's attached to everything which has happened before, because you have to like live life in chess, yeah, and be somebody. If you're not anyone, you just keep this attack this, and he captured and he did this. So it's like not it's just content, but it's not kind of something interested really. It's I know, really boring. So I recommend Ben Feingold's channel if you have. He has several of them, and he streams mainly, but I think streaming is how can you just follow chess if you just watch his stream and it's like 7 hours you cannot pick up. So he has videos from his streams and edited, yeah, and you can pick up something just like a news. So okay, so let's move forward. Magnus attacked this b7 and Ian defended. So if you take here, then you lose this queen with bishop h2. So pawn is protected. Again, I would be afraid if I didn't know this, but to play like queen d7 because you want to move your knight here, but they play again according to their analysis. And notice that they play all these moves immediately, because even though Ian like thinks for 2-3 minutes, yeah, he remembers everything, but he is told by his coaches not to rush, just think, make sure that this is the correct line, because when you play, sometimes you can I don't know, mismove your piece or something, yeah, so it's important to play it very accurately. And when Magnus plays it quickly, because he feels that it could be it could show some extra, give him extra confidence, and maybe his opponent might start getting nervous whether it's some kind of bomb or not. And in this time it wasn't a bomb, but so knight c3, again attacking this this knight. If you take here, takes, yeah, and that's what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the most natural then. So they took, and he took with the pawn. You don't want to take with the queen, I guess, because then you can get this isolated pawn, and you don't want to move your queen from attacking this b7. So he and yeah, in pawn b6. Takes and queen b5. So this is still theory. It's Marozevich against Mickey Adams game from like 2006. Queen d7 also has been played. Again, queen b5, I understand it's to play c4. Try to win this pawn in the center. So now it's not pinned anymore and the queen is attacked. a4. And he took here. Marozevich played like rook d8 for some reason, yeah, and it's not checked. Can be, yeah. Okay, so he took here and played a4, a5. I really don't see a problem because there is just this bishop is developed, yeah, so they have even amount of pieces developed. You can infiltrate, and this pawn is weak, this pawn is semi-weak, and all the games in this correspondence chess they taken here, and it was agreed to a draw, but Magnus played instantly knight h4. That was his home preparation. The idea is to play knight f5 and knight e3. So this is like a weakness which Magnus will threaten. So this is his plan for the game, just this maneuver. g6, restricting to play knight f5 and g5. So this is I like this g3 move because probably it's I don't know, g4 looks really weakening all these pieces, and the pawn itself becomes weak. So if you continue playing and you get a lot of exchanges, the king can go and threaten. g3 is very well placed. So, but Magnus, again, it was his home prep. Knight d7, knight g2, aiming for these two squares. Rook c8. Yeah, this pawn is attacked. So some again, people don't understand that these players, they have to play like ancient tells them, because if they don't play, then opponent will play according to ancient, yeah, and he will get an advantage. So I think for Magnus it could be like you know, painful to play for this, because his position is kind of bad, yeah, but ancient just says that it's just a little bit better, and the only move where it is like marginally better is bishop f4, yeah. But from this standpoint, I think in Karpov times, everyone would say that it's not possible to go for this, because black has passed pawn, black has like defense of this pawn somehow, and this is weak, and these pawns are all weak. Yeah, but they have to do this. So he takes, and Magnus takes on d5, rook d3. Now this rook is very active, and you can't really get rid of it. Knight h7, so knight here, and check. Check again. So this move is not possible because pawn is hanging, and white will create, I think h4 also a possibility to create this mating threat. So that's why he just goes for this knight, king g8 and d5. So it's not as if you take here, then white wins with this or with knight c7, but knight c7 is less winning, yeah, because it's only an exchange. And he saw it, he played a4. And another issue with this position, I don't know, there's a lot of positions where black just don't have this passed pawn. Yeah, they will have it like somewhere, I don't know, somewhere else, yeah, like I know, on c5 for instance, yeah, or c7, like not attacked, but like it's backward or something, yeah. But I want to say just that when you have a defended passed pawn, then you have just excellent counterplay, and white has to be very careful that they don't allow some kind of exchange, yeah, because this pawn is weak, this pawn is also very weak, this is weaker actually, yeah. And if you just hold to it with tactic, then at some point something can get wrong. But the position is so simple that FIDE 2300 could draw, I think. So you can't expect that Ian will forget about it. a4, just pushing it forward. g5, so that he doesn't repeat, because if you keep repeating, then yeah, then it's a draw by repetition. So he makes a pawn move, a3, and in this position white could try to play like this for mate, yeah, a7, here queen, g2, and in this position even if it's like no, if it's white's turn, yeah, then they're winning, yeah, but in this position they have this knight d7, take rook f8, and you don't have this mate. So yeah, that shows how dangerous to try to win, and I agree to a draw. All right, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.